Listen closely. What if I told you the most dangerous person in the room isn't the one shouting the loudest, or even the one with all the power, but the one who simply doesn't react? Imagine someone who hears the insult, sees the chaos, feels the pressure, and yet remains completely unshaken. That kind of calm isn't born overnight. It's built through consistent practice, a hard-won mastery over one's inner world. It's not about being passive. It's about choosing the perfect moment to keep your power intact. Every day, we wake up amid small crises, a delay, a cold stare, a missed call, that could wreck our mood if we let them. Most people are like open wires. Anything that touches them sparks a chain reaction of stress and anger. But there exists a different approach. When you train your mind to remain calm in the face of insults and setbacks, you walk through storms as though you own the weather. That's the kind of inner strength that changes everything. It means that the next time life throws an unexpected problem your way, you won't let it dictate how you feel. Instead, you'll harness the power within and decide your own response. Consider the truth Carl Jung once shared. Everything that irritates us about others can lead us to an understanding of ourselves. When you notice that an insult or a slight has triggered you, pause. Reflect on the fact that you're not truly reacting to the event itself. You're reacting to what it means to you. If someone calls you lazy and you feel a sting, perhaps part of you worries they might be right. When a friend ignores you, that hurt comes from the old ties you've formed between your self-worth and external approval. In every such instance, what you're really hearing is the echo of unresolved issues inside you. This is where the remarkable power of silence comes into play. When you choose not to react immediately, to let the urge to reply dissipate, you break the cycle. Instead of fanning the flames of anger, you allow a pause that shifts the balance of power. Your silence forces those around you to confront their own insecurities because without the expected reaction, their carefully constructed narratives begin to crumble. Silence is not about submission or lack of communication. It's a deliberate strategy. When someone tries to provoke you or manipulate your emotions, your calm non-response becomes your strongest statement. You no longer supply fuel for their fire. In fact, as you abstain from reacting, you subtly communicate that you refuse to be controlled by external forces. Your inner calm becomes a mirror, reflecting back the vulnerabilities of others, exposing their weaknesses rather than amplifying yours. But here's the real twist. You don't need to control every aspect of life to stay calm. You just need to stop letting everything else control you. While many of us react automatically to every slight or setback, true power lies in our ability to choose our responses. When you realize that your thoughts, and thus your emotions, are entirely your own responsibility, you reclaim the freedom to decide how you want to feel. Instead of letting stress and anxiety rule your day, you become the master of your inner dialogue. Modern research supports this idea. Studies show that reframing your interpretation of an event can radically alter its emotional impact. It isn't the external event that determines how you feel. It's your perception of it. For example, when someone cuts you off in traffic, you can either allow it to make your blood boil or choose a rational perspective, perhaps thinking maybe they are rushing to help someone in need. Such shifts in perspective are powerful. They transform chaos into clarity and stress into a call for mindful action. Now, here's a challenge for you. The next time you're tempted to respond immediately to a slight or an insult, pause. Identify the emotion, a flash of anger, a ripple of hurt, and simply name it. Acknowledge it without judgment. This act of mindful silence disrupts the habitual reaction cycle, granting you the space to decide your next move. When your silence speaks, it conveys unwavering inner strength. As you build this practice, you'll notice that the more you cultivate your ability to remain silent, the more control you gain over your own state of mind. Others may try to provoke you, but you'll have learned to let them find no purchase. Their attempts to shake you will fall on deaf ears because deep within, you know that real power comes not from reacting but from choosing not to react. I invite you now to reflect on your own habits. How often do you speak merely to fill the void? How many times have you given away your power by reacting impulsively? Think about that for a moment. And if you're ready to take charge of your inner world, leave a comment below with the phrase, "I master silence. I master my world." Let this be the first step in a conscious journey toward absolute self-mastery. If you found this message resonates with you, make sure to subscribe for more insights into building inner strength and transforming your responses. Remember, the power isn't in the noise you make, but in the quiet resolve that enables you to face life's challenges unshaken. Thank you for watching. Embrace your silence, and let it be the fortress that protects your true power.